Hi friends, it's been a long time. Sorry, I went radio silent for a little bit and I apologize. But I'm here to do my makeup today and I'm going to just jump right into it because I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I'm going to start with my contour. This will be the darkest shade that I match you to if I color match you. It goes in a couple different places here on your cheekbones. See how that already gave me some depth and dimension? Don't mind the gray hairs. My hair appointment is on Friday, so you have to wait to see what it's gonna look like off of that poll that I did the other day. And by the way, thank you for everyone who chimed in on that. I really didn't think that as many of you would give your opinions as you did, and so I was very pleasantly surprised. So thank you very much for that. Okay, contour also goes up here along your hairline. You want to try to keep the center, like around your eyes, nice and light. We're going to put some brightening in there in a minute. But this is giving my forehead some dimension. We'll worry about the hair later, right? You also can contour your nose, and all that requires is a tiny little bit down either side. This brush that I'm using right now, this is the detail brush. I highly recommend it. It is magical for applying contour. All right, just gave myself a little bit of a nose job there. And then if you want, you can also contour your jawline. This is a step that I usually don't do, but you know, for the sake of showing you what contour can do today, I want to show you. And then whatever's left, you just kind of pull down. See that natural shadow right there? You don't really have to put anything there. Okay, so that's contour. Next will be, let's do your brightening shade. That's your lightest shade. So I'm gonna put it there in the corner. Now I have these bags under my eyes that I'm trying to bring your attention away from. So I'm going to put this brightening shade kind of around that bag and up. We want to always try to pull up. And I am just dabbing into this makeup. Never swipe, just dab into it. A little bit goes a long way. If you swipe, you will 100% pick up too much product. And with cream makeup, a little bit really does go a long way. Put a little bit of this brightening shade. Remember I said we're going to brighten up here. I'm going to put a little bit of it up here in this area and blend it out. A little bit of it down my nose and a little bit of it on my cheek. I mean, excuse me, my chin. Okay, this is the buff brush. I use the smaller, and I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna go into my main highlight color, which is like your foundation. And I'm just gonna put this everywhere where I didn't put product yet. Just a very light layer. Again, a little bit goes a long way. I'm gonna put a little bit of it there. Remember, I stayed away from that bag area. See that? How the brightening shade kind of takes your eye off of the bag area. Now this bag is worse on this side. And I'm also stippling it on my face around there too, because I want to be extra, extra careful with that skin around my eyes. Okay, so that's my foundation. I'm going to bronze a little bit. Where's my bronze brush? Oh, all the way over here. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing. And bronzing is to help you look like you've been out in the sun a little bit. So as we're heading into spring and summer, if you tan, bronzer is a great way to help you transition from one shade to another. So, you know, we're all paler in the winter and tannest usually in the summer if you tan. So it's kind of difficult to go from one shade in your compact to jump from one shade to another. You know, these are my shades for now, and when I'm tan, they're much darker than this. So it would be crazy to think that I could go from this to my darkest shade. So what I use are these two bronzers down here that help me kind of give me that bronze look. So as I start to tan, I can transition from the lighter shades to the darker shades. And that's one of the great things about Seint, about this makeup, is that everything in your compact is made for you, is built for you. So there's no waste. So if I need to go to a darker shade, I just pop out one of these $14 tins and pop in the darker $14 tin. And I'm having trouble with words today. And boom, I'm ready to go. If it's still too dark, I can use one of my lighter shades and kind of make my own concoction so that it matches my skin tone for whatever level my skin gets to during the summer months. So, all right, I'm bronzed up now, and now I want to put on my lip and cheek. So we've got tons of lip and cheeks. Let me show you some. Here's some. And then these on the top here are some more. And then I've got some in this compact. These two are lip and cheeks. And then aside from the two bronzers, those are all lip and cheeks. So let me use, oh God, I so want to use that rosewood. This is rosewood. I put it in my compact. It's the one I used the other day. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use something that I probably don't use often. Let's try it. It's Venice. It looks really, really bright, but it's a gloss, so it's gonna blend out very subtly. See that? So if you're someone who likes like a subtle peachy color, like I would say it's a step up from Frenchie and more of a gloss. See the difference? And again, just look at that. That's probably too much. But we can just blend it out. This is Venice. It's one of our newer shades. I don't know. I'm sure I'm like everyone else. You have your favorites and you get used to your favorites, and those are the ones that are in your compact, and those become your go-tos, right? Okay. I'm going to do my lips because I want to show you my Tip Tuesday. I'm going to line my lips with my contour that I started off with. And I like to overline them slightly. Then I'm going to put nude. Clean off my brush, and then I'm going to use that same Venice on my lips that I used on my cheeks. That's why it's called Lip and Cheek. It's a blush and a lipstick. Again, this is Venice. So, and I like to put nude down first, just so that it kind of neutralizes my lips. My lip color. Everybody's lip color is different. Okay, look how pretty that is. So the reason why I wanted to show you that, let me put her back in there. Yes, I call my tins her. I'll do my eyes and all that. But my tip Tuesday for you is something that I don't use a lot, hardly ever. The only time I use it is when I put it on my lips. And that's Illuminator. So I think most of the world calls it highlight, but we call our foundation our highlights. So it's Illuminator. I pulled some out for you. We've got creams and we've got powders. So this is a powder. This is Starlit. This is a powder. This is Georgia. And then, let's see if I can do all three of them. And then this last powder that I'm showing you, we have more, is Photoshop. It has more of like a pinkish rose gold undertone. Or tone to it, not undertone. So you can see those are three of our powders. Now here's two of our creams. This is Glow. I use this a lot. Is this Glow? Yeah. I use this a lot with my bronzer. So another cream illuminator is Angel. This is a really popular one. And again, I don't use illuminators a lot. So I wanted to use this Tip Tuesday to concentrate on the illuminators to show you where they go and how you can use them. So since I have most of my face done, I figured now's a good time to stop to show you where Illuminator goes, since you rarely see me use it. So I'm going to use, what you do see me use is Photoshop. Photoshop. Glamazing. Where's Glamazing? Where's my Glamazing? Oh, here it is. Not my compact. You see me use Glamazing a lot on my lips, and I'm going to do that in a minute, but I'm not going to use Glamazing. I'm going to use something a little different. I'm going to use, let's use Georgia, the goldish tone. So I'm going to pick up my lightest brush that I have, and I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any creams on it, because I never want my creams and my powders to blend together. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of pick up some of that. Now watch right along here. See that J-Lo glow it's giving me? That I typically don't like because I don't like the glow or the sheen, but you see that? It looks good. That's where it's supposed to go, right there. Some people put it on the tip of their nose. See that little brightness it gave me? Some people put it here on their Cupid's bow. I'm going to use it on my eyes. And last but not least, I'm going to use it on my lips like I usually do. Grab a little bit on my finger. Let's see how this works. Ah, just like the Glamazing does, but in gold. Reminds me of that Matt Nathanson song. I love Matt Nathanson, by the way. Gold in the Summertime. Look how pretty that is. Okay. So that's my tip for Tip Tuesday. I'm going to just fill in my brows like I usually do because, I don't know, I believe as you get older, it becomes more and more important to frame your face with your brows. And I like to use Trust eyeshadow. I don't know, if my hair goes lighter on Friday, I may change this to a different shade. But for now, this darker eyeshadow called Trust is what I like to use to fill my brows in. So when I put my hair back, see how this brow disappears, but this one kind of stands out and it kind of frames my eyes? That's what I'm going for. And I will show you, this is Trust. This is the color that I'm using. This is our line brush. Has a spoolie and a tiny little angled brush on the other side. I highly, highly, highly recommend this brush, especially if I recommend a brow shade for you and I build your cart for you to start off with. I will probably put this in your cart if I recommend a brown color for you, just because I really do think it does. Look at how easily it just did that job for me. So the only thing I have left to do, oh, and guess what I got back? Yep, setting spray. Got my setting spray back. Is to set my makeup and do my mascara. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. I never think these things through before I start. I was gonna show you how to set your makeup with a setting powder and no setting spray, but I'll do that another day since I just put this setting spray all over my brush. I hate to waste. Okay. So, where's my fan? Usually I do my mascara now, but I'm really trying to make this video as short as possible because I wanted to just concentrate on the Illuminator that I used. I used it, you know what? I'm going to go back in now. Right here. You know what I'll do? No. First, I'm going to set my makeup with the powder to get rid of the shine that I don't want, because I want to show you what's the difference between the shine that I do want and the shine that I don't want. So see this shine in here? That's the shine that I don't want. Trying to get some, oops. I'm using a loose powder today. See that? That's the shine I don't want. Let's just, I know I put Illuminator on my nose. I'm just realizing that now. I don't want shine up here. I don't like that shine. And I don't like shine down here. Usually like in your T-zone. Okay, so that eliminated the shine that I didn't want. Now, if you wanted to go in with your illuminator that I used on my lips, on my eyes, and I did put it here on my cheeks, and you could probably still see it right there. That's where you could go back in and put that illuminator back on, and it will give you that, see that? That J-Lo glow. And in case you missed it, I put it there. I put it on my eyes. This is Georgia. It's a powder. I put it here on my Cupid's bow. Put it on the tip of my nose, and I used my finger to put it on my lips. So, throw on some mascara, and my day is done. I'm going to post a graphic later on about Illuminator. So if you have any questions, just please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for all the questions. Happy Tuesday. I'm sorry I'm looking away. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to sit here and finish my mascara. I will post a before and after picture later on this page. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.